There's that board. The kids been playing on the front porch. Hello, friends. Glad y'all are here. Let everybody get in here who wants to get in here. See, David at Tiny Home Deals is here, and Libby, Third Eye Open, is here. Is that a notification? Yeah, that says we're live. I got a notification. I get a notification on my phone and through email. Tony and Leanne, glad y'all are here. Maybe some more people will show up. If they don't, then we've got a nice, cozy few folks. Nana's here. Papa watching with you, Nana? He hadn't said anything, but I bet he's watching too. I think they have it up on the TV, but sometimes they've got it on their TV in there, and then they use their devices or whatever to comment. Yeah. But we're glad y'all are here. We got our cozy little fire going over there.
Yes, I love the wood stove.
Yeah, it's been really great if you watch the video. Hey, how's Tim over at Ridge Live? Glad you're here too. And somebody's on the radio. We communicate with Dan and Papa through these radios a lot of times. The kids have some too, and I've got to get some more batteries for them.
They still have them?
Yeah, there's a couple of them in here. They just
that's a miracle.
So here's Maya's. It's pink. And let's see, here's Solomon's. The back of his is broke, but it's in here. I'm gonna have to tape it or something. But anyway, I heard the radio go off. I don't know if Papa clicked it or not. Yeah, we're doing really well. Coronavirus, I don't know if that'll demonetize this video. I think one of them got demonetized, but coronavirus isn't keeping us down anymore. I preached the last 3 Sundays because because the other preacher is kind of a little sick, but I don't know if he's got coronavirus or not. But one of our elders, shepherds, one of our leaders has coronavirus. So it could. One of the kids might have theirs back in their bedroom and keyed it. I don't know. Hey Joe, how are you doing? Hey Baroness, glad to see you too. We've got some people who haven't been here a little while in here. I'm glad you're here. But anyway, back to the fire. We're loving the fireplace because we can get it really warm in here. Really likes it warm and cozy. Mm-hmm. And I
don't like being cold. Hey, Chad.
And I don't like spending money on the propane.
Yeah, tell me anytime that the fridge is open or the door is open prior to the wood stove.
Well, the fridge still, but
that's still.
Anytime the door is open to the house.
You see dollar signs.
I just see dollar signs just floating out of the door, So this way, it just takes a little extra wood, and we've got plenty of wood. Just have to take some time to cut it and put it in there.
Daniel's been doing all that, and the kids. I haven't really done anything with the wood stove.
Yeah, I haven't disputed too many. I've only disputed one of the demonetization videos, and it was about castrating goats or pigs or something like that. And I disputed it, and then they came back and said that it was that it was right, that it was demonetized. But anyway, the wood stove. Now we open the door and just leave it open, and it's not a big deal. Of course, it's not been super cold, but it's over here blazing pretty good. We love it. It's really nice.
Hello, Joe.
Yeah, we love it. Thank you. We're loving the wood stove.
I love seeing. I got one with the glass, and I love seeing the fire.
It's got a little bit of creosote.
It doesn't have as bad as it did yesterday.
I think when we got it hot yesterday, I've not been getting it super hot. I think when we got it hot yesterday, it kind of burned up, some of the creosote on the glass.
Because I can see it a lot better today.
I've been burning some aluminum cans in it because that's supposed to help loosen up the creosote. And we got some creosote destroyer powder or something like that.
We could get that tomorrow.
That Nan and Papa picked up at Rural King when they went today to pick it, but.
Definitely want to get that tomorrow.
Frosty 61 degrees. Yeah. So I don't know about the demonetization or not, but anyway.
Where they're in Florida or where?
Yeah. David, Tiny Home Deals. He's in Florida.
So I remember living in California, and it was free. Even at 61 and 50, it was freezing because we weren't used to those temperatures.
And thanks, Ridge Life. You didn't have to do that. We appreciate that very much.
I can remember it freezing. And then I remember when I first got there, I was like, you people are so weenies, basically, because it's not even cold. And I was used to real cold, but I remember being cold there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Ridge Life's channel, if y'all hadn't checked him out, his has kind of taken off. He's done a really good job. He's just kind of crazy with all the videos he's putting out, just doing so much. It's pretty incredible. I tried my first shorts video today, Tim and others. I read about it some, but anyway, I did my first one today. I think I might do a few more because I've been wanting to do some videos that are too short to do a full video on, but that would be good for something like that. But anyway, I'm going to try it out and see how it works. Did you see that, Chad? The dog? My biggest video so far is about the giant schnauzer, because some giant schnauzer people have picked it up, but we have had snow nonstop since early hours today. It's so pretty. I put up my Christmas tree.
Oh, you put up your Christmas tree? That sounds fun.
I don't know if we're going to do anything for Thanksgiving, really, because
no, I don't think so.
My brother and sister-in-law are, trying to be very weary and careful, and I totally understand that.
Them.
Yeah, hospitals are full here, and we've already had it, so we're immune to it for now, unless the virus mutates.
Months.
Yeah,
I think we got 6 months.
But I don't know if we're going to do anything really. We may or may not. We hadn't decided for sure yet.
I don't think so. Probably not, because I feel like it's a little too.
Well, our governor has tried to shut down Kentucky a lot too, but the
hospitals are full here.
I understand it.
I can't. It's full.
You're on the lockdown tonight. But whereabouts are you again, Vintage Vibes?
So like a lockdown where you can't leave at all?
I read something about Australia's lockdown, and that's, you can't even go outside to exercise. And times like that, I'm really thankful that I live outside, the town. We live out here. So we have all this space, and we can do whatever we want, We
get a letter that says, you may only walk around the house.
Yeah. So the guy who posted that on my Facebook, his name is Michael, and he said something about how he's glad that he could be outside butt naked if he wants to, because he's got 30 acres, and we've got neighbors. We're growing up our hedgerow, so we can, if we want, prance around naked. But we've got other people here that we won't do that.
Probably no.
You have 7 decided on Thanksgiving. 12 people. Yeah, definitely.
I know. That's why last year the house was full and there was lots of people here, and I think we're gonna do that.
So with my family of 6 plus Chad, he'd be here. That's 7. Nana and Papa, that's 9. And then my brother and sister-in-law, his friend, wanted to come with his daughter. That would have been 11. Plus my brother and sister-in-law and his children, that would be 16. Plus if my sister came, that would be 17.
All in this small space, which like Daniel said, it really doesn't bother. We
don't bother us that we have a small space or that we've already had it.
But we don't want to affect anybody else, because you don't know how you're going to respond.
But we're in a 1,200 square foot house, and
I love the new wood. I can't talk.
The wood burning stove.
Wood burning stove.
Yeah,
it's my favorite. I have anxiety, like it possibly could burn down, like our house, but. It's so could anything else, I guess. Yeah,
I've got up and felt it a few times, touching the double wall pipe up on the roof. And it's every time I've got up there and touch it, when I've got a good fire burning in there, it's not even hot on that double wall pipe. So it's doing its job pretty well, I think. Somebody said that they empty out on a comment that they clean out their pipes once a week. That would be big, hard to do, to take it down and clean it out once a week.
I could possibly see that, though.
But I don't know.
Maybe like once a month.
A way to cook real slow like. That's an Instant Pot. That's a pressure cooker.
I saw them on Big Blue.
That's a pressure cooker there. Really cleaned this shelf off today. We did car church today, and she stayed at home because and watched it and did it at home because we also have it on live. But
I actually just watched a bunch of church.
Yeah. So
I think we got more to just put on YouTube while I was cleaning.
And church YouTube, that kind of thing.
Church YouTube.
But
YouTube church.
We talked about at church today, Jeremiah, and Jehoiakim, whenever he, cut the Bible, the scroll with his penknife and burned it.
Do you like your mop? I haven't ordered it yet, because the one I was looking at again,
it was back ordered or something like that.
It was back ordered, and so I'm like,
which one did you get, Joe?
Did you get the? I forgot.
We hadn't got ours yet. Tinico, something like that.
But I saw something else, but then all of them are back ordered here. I don't know why.
Yeah. But yeah, that's an Instant Pot too. But
hold on, wait, I can't.
It's kind of hard. You kind of have to practice like you're a weatherman.
I can't really do that. I'm glad I'm not. I can't do
you
it.
Haven't been locked down yet. But our governor got the COVID. He has 2 more days of his quarantine. Okay.
Headed for lockdown. Yeah. But I'm just really torn about that because our hospital really is full, and we've had to shut down some things like I think elective surgery, and I mean all these things.
Yeah, Rua knows more than a lot of people do about it, because she sees it. She's worked on the coronavirus floor and stuff like that.
I work there Friday and Wednesday.
But here's the thing, they probably shouldn't have closed down our state early on. Hey, Brett and Cindy, glad you're here. They shouldn't have closed down our state early on because now people don't trust whenever it might actually need to have some encouragement and stuff like that. I'm a libertarian. I believe in freedom. I think that the government, in my personal opinion, Rua might disagree and you might disagree, and that's okay. I think that's part of being libertarian, that you have different views, and that's okay. But I think that, they should have encouraged and said, hey, this is serious. This is a big deal. People die. People are sick. And people, I still haven't got my smell and taste back. And so we encourage you to mask up, and we encourage you to stay in and do all these different things. But, forcing it, I don't really like that much. But
it's just, I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, Margie. Yeah. I still haven't got my smell and taste back. It's really hard. They're growing up some, but
Maya actually.
No, she got a radish.
Oh, she got a radish. Okay.
Yeah, she got a radish, not a beet. That's what I was saying. You have eaten radishes. Just take them and dip them in radish.
Oh, okay.
Did you think it was a beet?
I don't know.
It was.
I don't know what I thought it was at the time.
The dog got buried, and Kane came in looking like a giant snowball.
I don't care for the snow.
Toby likes the snow whenever he plays in it. I'll do some short of him too, I'm sure. That's so strange. You still. Oh yeah. Yeah.
And mine's altered, and my smell's altered still.
It's getting discouraging. It's been a couple of months now. It almost feels like it's never coming back. But
one of the girls I talked to that had it way back in July, she was one of the first people. Well, maybe before that, she still doesn't. It's still altered for her. So.
Yeah, it's Shih Tzu. That's right. I bet he just sinks down in it. We had a Shih Tzu. Rua did. I did. She got it whenever we were dating. So it's been like 17 years ago now.
Yeah, and then I left him with my mom. And
yeah, they're kind of, you got to take care of them.
You do. You have to take care of them.
Schnauzers too. You got to cut their hair and stuff like that. But Toby likes the snow. He likes to play in it, and then it gets in his black fur and stuff like that.
You should get a bunch of Toby shorts.
Yeah,
you need to just join TikTok and do Toby shorts.
Yeah, I'm not a TikTok guy. I have enough trouble with Facebook and YouTube keeping up with it. Instead of doing Instagram as well and TikTok and everything else.
5 centimeters. What is 5 centimeters?
Oh, about 1.5 inches or so. 2. 5 centimeters to inches. 5 centimeters. We're in the imperial system over here. 1.9685 inches. 2 inches is 5 centimeters.
Oh, fine. So you got your tree up, and then
I'd kind of like to start using metric like that, but if I did, then people would around here like, what you talking about? Centimeters? Meters?
Yeah, no, don't do that.
Talk American. We don't talk liters. America. How many is that in quarts and gallons?
America.
Talk American.
For reals.
Yeah. But, we had a good day. Did my outdoor decorate. Oh, you've been just busy.
Were you just busy with your garden and then now you're decorating?
I've done a little bit of cleaning up. So I've decided, I haven't done a video on it yet, but I've decided what I'm going to do is, I don't think I'm going to do TikTok yet. I may eventually, but what I've decided I'm going to do is, let things kind of go wild and free in, spring and summer and early fall. And then I'm going to clean it up every fall. So I've been working on kind of cleaning up some things that I don't like, cutting things back and stuff like that. Chopping, mowing. Good. Yeah. So good. Our electric service pole, well, not the service pole, but the electric pole, it's coming into the property, because we're on the grid right now. It had elderberries going all around it, and those elderberries had grown up all around my peach tree that I had there. So I'm taking cuttings off of those and moving them up toward the property line, and then yeah, I'm gonna cut down a lot of those. But I think I've been just doing cuttings. I think I might try the root cuttings too, because I've read that root cuttings will do for elderberry as well.
I need to make some more of that elderberry tea. Yeah. I want to be able to dry my
Pat
own
Smith sent us that. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to be able to dry my own elderberries.
Texas boys sent me some elderberries, and they're Adams variety. And somebody else around here has some Bob Gordon that they said I could buy some cuttings off of. So I'm going to buy some Bob Gordon cuttings off of them soon. Oh, did you? That's good. I'm glad. I'm glad that you did that. They were really generous with what they sent me. And they sent me a couple of fig cuttings too. And I took today, I didn't tell you, but I went outside to our brown turkey fig and I cut about 6 cuttings off of it and put them in the propagation chamber too. So maybe we'll have more figs.
Did you see where M. Pedmar said her granddaughter lost her sense of
smell
for over
3 months? So pretty much all, Margie, pretty much all I can taste is sweet and salty. So I've not been following my diet, my low carb diet. I have been fasting, you know, about every day.
But not through the whole thing, though.
Yeah, but for the past week or so, I did my app told me I did my 500th fast today since I've been using that app, and I've been using it for, you know, a year or two now. But anyway, your hair is nice. You notice your hair.
Hey, thanks, Joe. Yeah, I actually just like washed it and blow dried it instead.
She actually just washed it this time.
I actually just washed it and blow dried it.
Well, she looked at an old picture.
Yeah, where my hair was like down to. And
she's like, here. "Oh, I miss my hair." And I said, "Do you also miss blow drying it and straightening it because you spend all that time?" And she did that, and she's like, "No, I didn't miss that."
I didn't realize that I used to spend like because my hair was down to here, blow drying and then straightening.
Yeah,
and so I did not straighten it this time.
Yes, but now she just washes it and then puts some stuff in it.
I just put gel in and it's like curly.
Yeah, I need to go back to low carb. I've gained weight because I put on my pants that I hadn't worn in a while today, and they were a little tight on me.
I made a no sugar day. No sugar day.
Real wants me to cut it back, but
I do.
My wife and daughter put up the Christmas tree and decorations. I wanted to wait until after Thanksgiving, but we were going to the beach for Turkey Day weekend. So then it doesn't matter, right?
Oh, the beach. I want to go to the beach. Chicago.
So I thought that, Chicago were the same as brown turkey figs, but I chatted with one of the Texas boys and he said that they're two different. So I thought the brown turkey fig and Chicago Hardy were the same thing. But he said they were two different kinds. But
not if it's gonna be like.
She don't want it this big. She wants me to keep it, but it's more like a little bit more than 5 o'clock shadow. She don't want it to be luscious.
No luscious. But do you.
So.
I want my hair red again. So.
Yeah, but if I let them clean up around the power line, Chad, then they will probably do my peach tree and some other things as well that I got there. So I'll clean up. They actually came earlier this year, Chad, not the tree trimmer, some spraying operation. And they asked, they wanted to spray. And I said, no, don't spray around it. No. They said, well, you need to clean up around it. And I said, okay, I will. And some neighbors, they have a Christmas tree farm. It's about a mile away. And they sprayed over it, and it just turned everything brown and black, and just destroyed everything. And they were unhappy about it. So I didn't let them spray any of their killing chemicals over here. I've only got 2 poles that they would spray around. One right up at the property line, and one that you've seen before with the elderberry next to it. So I've been cleaning up around. All of it. Trying to get rid of things that I don't want, so I can make room for things that I do want. And do this a little bit, but
I agree. Just a mainly bit of stubble, and then yes, I want my hair red, but I don't know if I want to sit there for 3 or 4 hours.
Well, too, I don't think you can do hairstylists and stuff right now.
Are you serious?
Can you do hairstylists?
Why can't you just wear? Oh, I didn't think of that.
I don't know if they can. I don't know if they've shut that down or not. But they've got to be all up in your face for that. Did you wear a mask last time?
I wore a mask last time, and she did too.
Yeah, I don't know. So y'all are doing the beach for Turkey Day. That's cool. Oh, I was going to say about my low carb diet and stuff. No, yeah, about my taste and smell and stuff like that. I can't taste anything, so I've been having other things, but that's okay. It's nice and comfy in the overalls. Chad Morgan, he was telling me that I converted him to overalls too, that he loves them. So. Trim my boy's beard resembles easy top.
You have to do your own hair dye, dude. I would not. I can't do that yet.
Yeah, you should. You should try it.
No.
I shaved my bald head, tried the beard, just came out looking like a bald Ernest Hemingway. His wife said no, so I had to comply. Happy wife, happy life thing. Yeah, I've kind of stood my ground on the beard. She wants me to get rid of it, but yeah, actually, that's what they did. They put on some ribbon on it, Chad. It's some like polka dot ribbon, and it's still on there. They've
for what?
On the electric poles. Chad, he works for the tree trimmer.
I love my bibs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of weird that the hairstylists aren't closed again. It's so choosy. Whatever.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to.
I know. It's okay.
I don't want to get to, because some people feel really passionate about it both ways. And to be honest with you, I'm not super passionate about it either way. I love my freedom, and I understand that. But I also understand,
that the hospital's full and we can't take care of it.
But I really don't like, personally, without trying to offend anybody, that's the last thing I want to do. I don't like government involvement in some of those things. I really like to have, I don't think the government does a lot of things well. I think that they're necessary evil a lot of times, and they're good at certain things, but even those things I don't really love that much sometimes. But anyway, what else? So I was thinking about making a big long row of propagation area in the high tunnel. I haven't done it yet. I talked to Papa about that because there's a lot of things I want to propagate and do, and I want to propagate my arbor vitae, my green giant arbor vitae. But henna, 100% natural, but man, does it have its own odor.
Is that just like a dark color?
I don't know what henna is. I have no idea what that is. Do you know what henna is?
No.
Nana probably tell us later. She might type it out here. But we're, everything's going really well here. Real was saying beforehand, I just don't know what we're going to say. I don't know what we're going to do. I
don't know. I've started being anxious about talking. I don't know if that sounds dumb.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of social anxiety or something.
Social anxiety. I used to do temporary tattoos. Hey, Angel Eyes, glad you're here. What time is it for you there? It's 8:21 for us. Anyway, things are really good. Just don't. Henna is great. Used it a while after my brain surgery. So good, henna. Nearly 1:30 p.m. That is just crazy to me.
It's very weird to me too.
And the next day, it's 1:30 on Monday for you, isn't it, Angel Eyes? 1:30 on Monday.
Isn't that weird?
It's bizarre.
It is bizarre.
So that means if it's 1:30, it's 8:30, almost 8:30 for us. Then that's 15 hours ahead of us. Wow. Is that crazy? Mm-hmm. Wacko. But I'm glad you're here. Yeah, that's a wacko, isn't it? That she's on a different day. But I really appreciate our North American subscribers as well. Mm-hmm. So it's being quiet over the last few days. Oh yeah, it was Australia. I think that I read that they're shutting everything down. Didn't we read about that?
Oh yes. Oh, I was
23rd. And y'all do your dates different. We do, which it's smarter to do it your way actually. We do it because it's it's shortest, medium, long. We do it November 22nd. We say 11/22 or 11/23, 2020. Whenever I save on my computer, I save files. I always do the year first, so that way it has all of the 2020 ones over here. 2020, 11, 22 is the one that I saved for the shorts today. But
night, Chad.
Yeah, good night. Have a good day. Appreciate you a lot, buddy. Drop in again sometime if you want to. Yeah, I've read a little bit about what's going on. Can y'all hear us? Papa said he couldn't hear us. Did you hear him on the radio? Everybody else
did because it scared me.
It scared me too. You see me jump?
Yeah, we both jumped. I don't know.
Can anybody else hear us? Hear us fine? Okay. Papa said we.
1, 2, 3.
You peed a little.
I think I did too, Joe.
Did you see me jump? So apparently the audio is working okay. For everybody else, Papa. Did you ever decide if you're going to raise catfish in your pond? Yeah. It was Nana's. Okay. Did you hear the radio? It's on right here. We keep it on channel 13 here.
Sorry, you're a prisoner. Daniel was telling me about how bad it is.
Yeah, I think we're going to stock it with catfish eventually. Papa was reading or watching a video. I don't know. He said it was somebody who they put some kind of fish in a smaller pond, and they use that to feed the big fish in the bigger pond.
We're not going to put any fish in that pond.
I think we will.
I don't think we will. Okay, well, then I'm going to need a swimming pool.
No, we can swim in it too.
I don't want to swim in there with fish.
You won't? You won't swim with fish?
No.
The ocean has fish in it. You swim in it? Gladly, don't you?
No.
Are we going to have to argue again? Well, if I
It's
don't...
not as big as the life jacket issue.
Papa, apparently Nana had turned off the volume. Yeah, there you go. Clicked it off. So, yeah, it scared me. Did y'all see me jump whenever they came off? I wasn't expecting it. You scared me, Papa. I wasn't expecting that at all.
I agree. I don't want any fish.
No fish going near your bits and bobs.
Fish.
But that's another reason we're doing the fish.
No.
Another reason we were doing the pond.
No, it's not.
Look,
this is my swimming
We
pond.
talked to the people whenever they dug it, and I said, "Can we put fish in it and swim in it?" And they said, "Yeah, sure. I fish in mine. People swim in mine." So
okay, no
fish fight.
I don't think we're going to be doing fish.
We will.
We won't.
You're
going to have to dig another pond.
Fine, we'll dig 10 more ponds and put fish in all of them.
Except that one.
Yes,
I don't want fish in my pond.
We're going to have fish in it, dear.
We're not going to have fish.
I'm telling you, people. What do you think? Why don't we get a vote about...
Nobody wants to be in on our little
Come on,
extra...
be brave, people.
No.
And don't side with her just because it's her. Need to side with, her.
The female.
Yeah. We're gonna put fish in it. Yeah, see? Thank you, Tony. There's no harm. There's no harm in putting fish in it and swimming in it.
I hate it.
I watched
Why do you want to destroy everything?
It's not going to destroy it. It's not going to destroy it. I'm also gonna put yeah. I'm also gonna pump some of the water out and do a regeneration zone so that way all the stuff Can
you just leave the pond alone? I'm not kidding. Just leave the pond alone.
Leave the pond. Don't plant anything. You want it to just be dirt around it forever?
It'll grow up with grass.
So don't mow around it then.
Okay, mow around it.
So that's not leaving the pond alone. My husband will not get into any water. He can't if he can't see what's in it. Took me an hour to convince him to get in the lake. Fish swim by.
Yeah, see, I never really swim in the lake. Herd open. I usually swim in pools, and it's taken a lot of convincing me to go with a pond.
That was Scan Family that said that. Hey, Scan Family, I'm glad you're here.
Yeah.
Birds will be it's going to get fish in no matter what. Because birds are going to bring. He's right. Watch Dexter's World. He makes a ton selling catfish, but uses cement ponds. Compromises. We do want to dig some more ponds, but we want to dig them for like watering troughs for the cattle and for the goats and stuff like that. It's natural. People always swim in places with fish.
Always swim.
This whole swimming pool thing is more of a modern thing. You have to, have the water. LOL. Well, people want to side. So we were having a tough time in our marriage a few years ago, and she kept on wanting to go to marriage counseling, and I said no, I don't want to. And finally, I said okay, But one of the reasons I didn't want to, we didn't ever go because whenever I said okay, she said she didn't want to anymore.
I didn't want to. Because I can see his point.
But
I said, what is it? The Bob Newhart.
Yeah.
Oh, if you. Look up Bob Newhart. Stop it.
STOP, new word, IT.
I love that.
Cement pond. That's a pool, yeah. But anyway, I said that I don't want to go because they almost always side with the woman anyway. I'm not trying to be sexist here. I believe that, women are strong and powerful. It shouldn't be held down by anything that women can do. Women and men are different. I believe that as well. But, women are very, strong and capable and, smart and all that. And I really believe that. I don't want to ever hold a woman down in that way. But I think that women get sided with far more than men. So I didn't want to go to marriage counseling because
how to lose a guy in 10 days.
Oh yeah, yeah. I didn't want to go to marriage counseling because I thought they're just gonna, agree with you no matter what, and But finally, I'm like, well, and one of the reasons, if I'm also honest, was I was the preacher where we were, and we were having some troubles. Nothing serious, just argument. Both, it's family of origin.
Food.
Yeah, family of origin problems because I had my way, she had her way. We still have that, But
and then I was pregnant for 6 years in a row.
Well, yeah, she was pregnant, and then she would not be pregnant or nursing, breastfeeding for pretty much 6 years. But
no, it was every year.
But you weren't pregnant the whole time, dear.
Well, not the whole time.
That's what I was saying.
Oh, okay. I grew up swimming in the lake and rivers. He's a city boy.
Oh, yeah, the proposal too. But the point is, in How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, they went to marriage counseling, and this one, it was fake. They always sided with the woman. But anyway, I didn't want to go because it was embarrassing. People find out, they would not put as much stock and trust in me as the preacher kind of thing. But then I was like, okay, fine, let's go if you want to go. And she's like, no, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. But
no, we're good.
Yeah.
We don't really argue too much.
I mean, we argue, but we come to some resolution. Whenever she finally comes to her senses and agrees with me. Yeah. So in 2011, Benjamin was born. And then I guess she got pregnant, early 2012. No, about March, April 2012, because Maya was born early 2013, January. Then did you have a miscarriage after Maya?
Mm-hmm.
And then Solomon was born October 2014. So January 2013 to October 2014, July 2011. Yeah, July 2011 was when you got pregnant in 2010. July 2011 was when Benjamin was born. And then Abraham was born June 2016. So from 2010 to 2016, she was either pregnant or nursing pretty much that whole time.
Mom had 3 under, in 3 years. Wow. I know somebody had, while we were there, they had Irish twins where it was whew, no thanks.
So
I feel like my body
Benjamin was 3. Benjamin was 3 whenever Solomon was born. So he was 3, and then we had Maya. So 3 and under. Yeah.
Oh, did
ours weren't under 3, all of them, but we had 3 that were 3 and under, I think, because 2014, October 2014, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014. Ben had just turned, he was 3 in a few months. He was 3 and a few months old whenever Solomon was born. Which was crazy. We realized because when we moved here in about November of 2016, Abraham was only a few months old, June to November. He was born in June, and then we got here in November. And Ben, 2016, he was 5, and that's just a little bit older than Abraham is now.
So it's I didn't realize how
little they were either. Yeah. Oh man, it's precious. His and her ponds divided by a road in the middle. Stay on this side. Do you know Mike Hunt? Oh, I think that's what. Are you joking? Am I supposed to read it out loud? I don't know if I know him. I think. Well,
it's okay. I don't want to.
Yeah, I think that might have been is your refrigerator running? Amanda Hug and Kiss. Is there Amanda Hug and Kiss there? You ever seen on Simpsons? Amanda Hug and Kiss.
Is that where that comes from?
Yeah, we Amanda Hug and Kiss because I need a man to hug and kiss. Amanda Hug and Kiss. Anyway, that might have been something like that, like a practical joke. Hilarious. But if it's not Blitzball Guy, I don't think so either. I fell right into it, didn't I? But if it wasn't Blitzball Guy, I'm sorry. Nice to have you here. It didn't get caught by the spam thing. Did you see what it says when you read out loud in your mind?
I'm not gonna do it. Okay. I'm not gonna do it.
Okay, sorry. Sheesh. Trolls. We're putting fish in the pond.
Okay.
Because the birds are going to.
The birds are. I see your point. Birds are going to do it anyway.
Birds are going to anyway. But
I don't want to put catfish in the pond.
Why not?
They can bite you and eat your arm.
No, they can't.
Remember when you went noodling?
We're never going to have catfish in there that are 30, 50 pounds. And they didn't do that because they just bite you. They did that because I stuck my hand in their nest.
Oh.
They did that to defend. Yeah. So we'd have little catfish that wouldn't, they wouldn't do anything.
Do we eat them?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
sided with the fish.
It's going to be for fishing. No, I just thought it was a name too, but it wasn't. That's that's all right though.
I don't care.
Yeah. Anyway, let's see. What else do we need to argue about for them? Do we have any other arguments? She wants a locked cabinet over here.
I do.
We're eaten by catfish. She didn't have a life jacket on. Yeah. They could get big, but they wouldn't get in that, that big in our pond, I don't think. It's because our pond's not that, it's not, tiny, but it's about maybe a half-acre pond, I guess. It's maybe a half acre. I don't know. It's not a huge pond, but over by the dam, they get big. Some people think that there's catfish the size of Volkswagens over by the.
Really?
Yeah. They're like, oh, I think they're catfish the size of Volkswagens under there. But Jane and John Doe's are out there. Surname Doe. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I've never actually known of anyone named Doe, but. So, Libby, do you really think that catfish in our pond, you kind of saw about how big it was from videos. Do you think catfish would grow that big in our pond?
And eat your leg off?
They could be the size of our leg in our pond. You think so? That would be a big catfish. But...
I'm not doing catfish then.
Well, we'll catch them.
No.
Yes, we'll catch them and eat them.
I'm not going to
if we fish it too. Oh, stop it. And catfish are bottom dwellers too. If you don't ever swim actually to the bottom of our pond in the middle, that's where they'd be.
3 feet at least. Are you going to fry them up?
Oh yeah, I'll get Micah McGee to get up here and
bring a turtle.
Let's get them. Just little guppy size. See, David says they're only guppy sized.
Good one.
I like catfish.
Who needs 2 legs?
They're a pest. Oh man, I love catfish. A lot of people like to grow tilapia. Tilapia. Do you say tilapia? Tilapia or tilapia?
I'll just have to trust you all with a fish.
But anyway, they say they're kind of a trash fish too, though. Tilapia. But I like catfish, and they're kind of bottom dwellers. I think that they'll clean them up too.
Okay, I'm sold.
And stir up the pond down there, maybe. Tilapia. Tilapia. Talapia. Oh man, that's funny.
Oh man.
Yeah. So anyway, I don't know what else to say. Y'all have any questions or anything for us? What did I do videos over this week?
I don't know.
You need a hot tub?
I need a hot tub. Actually, just my bathtub.
Outside?
I use that Whirlpool bathtub every day.
Beer battered catfish, you mean, right? I like catfish, but
I do too with ketchup.
Yeah, but whenever I do my low carb diet, I don't do much batter on things.
Dude, if we forget the low carb diet, if we have catfish and some fruit out here, we're just gonna eat what we have.
We've got our jacuzzi tub. We've got a jacuzzi tub, but she wants a hot tub outside kind of thing. I don't really want that.
But there is no hot tubs available right now.
Bear sausages thing there.
No, not in our area.
Autocorrect or my bad spelling beer. Hey, we can have bear battered fish, I guess. Take the bear, wrap it around the fish, and then deep fry it. Yeah, I did a wood stove video this week about getting it there.
I love it.
Yeah, so the drone footage was pretty much just up here. So we kind of have our property divided in a few segments. We've got up here, that was the open portion, the 2 or 3 acres that we have up here, and then we have the paddocks for the catfish, for the Dexter, the cows, and then we've got up there, and then Papa do a lot up there. So I didn't even show you there. We don't eat bears here.
We don't have them. I love the jug.
I hope we don't have turtle. Find the turtles don't find their way to our pond. But what bear should you use for bear battered catfish? Black bear.
We just looked at the property on Friday. 80 acres, stocked pond with largemouth bass and channel cats. We're just waiting for them to. That's awesome. That'll be good.
Yeah. So this property was about 72 acres before we bought that over there. I've never eaten bear, actually, Chris. Polar bear. Y'all heard it?
No.
You kicking me? What are you kicking me for? Just say it.
No. Okay.
Yeah. Just wait on it. That would be cool. Jellyfish.
Yeah, but no.
So you've never had bear? I've never had any bear at all. But people do eat bear. They do hunt bear in California, black bear.
Really?
Yeah. Because I think Doug Isaac told me about it. So, yeah, that's really cool for you. Oh man, too bad. I've heard that bear isn't really great. It's like greasy. It's really greasy meat. What are you laughing about?
Nothing.
You're snickering and laughing and smiling about something.
No.
Yeah, I've heard that it's very rich and greasy and stuff. But that pig that we butchered earlier this year, it was greasy.
Ralph.
We're gonna butcher some more pigs this year too. I think.
I enjoyed Ralph.
I think it was pretty good. The kids kept asking, and we put them in the freezer and refrigerator, and they said, "Can we have some more Ralph?"
I know. I saw the video of his snapper turtle
with bear sauce. Yeah, I have never had it, but let's see. It seemed, yeah, no, I've not had it, but I bet McGee has. He might have had it about bear sauce, huh? Canned bear meat. It was good. We had some. Did we have some buffalo meat, Papa, when we went, or elk? I think it was elk that we had. But yeah, we got some deer today. Somebody gave us some deer.
I was going to ask if we could make deer stew.
Deer stew?
Yeah.
Really, deer is just about like goat. Goat and deer taste pretty much the same.
Not what I remember.
Things we have saved for years. Now that he's retired, going to kick back and do what makes us happy. You should.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
But anyway, just.
Are you wanting to leave in the end?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. But they're talking here. They're still. Yeah. I haven't really ever. I went deer hunting when I was a kid, but I haven't went deer hunting in recent times at all. But I was thinking about starting because we saw some deer the other day over on the.
You become a hunter?
Well, I'll probably just cull some deer. I don't want to hunt a lot, but you get a lot of meat for deer. And
I haven't hunted since I was a little girl. I went hunting with my dad. Elk, it would be.
You're saying that deer is better for you or goat is better for you? What are you saying, Tony? Anyway, I don't know. I might go deer hunting, but I haven't stocked up a lot on. She was tapping my leg a minute ago. Game meat is you have to know how to cook it right. Kangaroo.
Kangaroo, that's cool. No, I'm good. It was something else. I don't know.
What was it?
It's nothing.
She'll tell me later. It's a secret. Oh man, deer are better for you.
What else?
So deer is better for you. I don't know. I guess it's a whole lot more of a forage.
Lamb.
We haven't had lamb in a long time.
Lamb.
No, we did. We didn't. We had some lamb. Brian won some sheep or something like that, some mutton, and he cooked it, and it tasted pretty much, like other things.
I don't remember. It was too long.
Yeah, really tell us. See, many guys want to know. The hedgerow. I was counting the other day, and there's only about 3 or 4. Hey, How to Garden, glad you're here. There's only about 3 or 4 that I need to replace, so they've done pretty well in there. And I've tagged some others. So
I thought there might be a troll in the chat, and so I was waiting for something to go down.
So they're doing well.
And that's why I was
most of those trees up there have done pretty well. And I think I'm going to plant. I planted some pine, and some people hate pine, but I'm going to try to control it. I planted some pine all the way very north, like right on the property line behind. Behind my neighbors. So, but the needles are really great in a lot of ways, so you put them around, like Nana said many times, you can put the needles around azaleas. I think that blueberries like a lot of acid, so pine needles are good for it. But I've heard that too. Somebody told me, Chris, that it's hard to transplant red buds,
really?
But I'm going to try it too, just the same. You got the giggles.
I did. It made me laugh.
Yeah. You've got the goat on the stove now. Papa is gonna, can cans of goat because we had to make room in our freezer for the deer that we got. We got another freezer over here.
Is it work?
Rua hates it because it's the ugliest thing in the world.
I could live with it if it worked. Is it going to work? If it doesn't going to work, then it's got to go.
And she said, she's like, oh, it works. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to buy a new freezer, but then it doesn't work right now.
Get it out.
And she's like, I hate it. I hate it a lot, you know. And Papa's like, I'm going to fix it. I'm going to fix it. And she's like, get it out of here. I don't want any more crap over here. I don't want it to be a junk heap.
Right. I was down for it if it worked.
Yeah, I'm hoping that, you know, but pine, they're kind of I think they're white pine, you know, so they'll be up there and they'll be part of our hedgerow on this side. I also, and some people hate them too, I also took some mimosa seeds and you know, planted up next to the, you know, right up north of the arbor vitae. So right up there. And I've been transplanting some elderberry cuttings up there too. So, you know, all that stuff is good. $14.65 for 2 pounds of Dove, or your ground meat. Oh, your beef. Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, wow.
Oh man, it's crazy.
Vegan.
Yeah. Papa was just saying that a local grocery store had a 5-pound pack of ground beef for what was it, $8, Papa? It was $8, I think. You know, maybe it was $7 and some change. So, you know, for $8 for 5 pounds of ground beef.
That's not bad.
No, I thought that was a good price too.
Oh man, I'm sorry, Angel Eyes. I'm sorry. I feel like you're having a hard time over there.
$7.95 for 5 pounds is what it was. I'm not sure what it normally is. It's normally, you know, about $2 a pound, I think.
Do mimosas smell? I don't remember.
Oh yeah, they're supposed to be really wonderful smelling. I can't remember what anything smells like anymore.
Mine's still altered, so I don't know.
Yes, that's one reason I like them. They're fast growing and they're nitrogen fixers. So, you know, I can just chop and drop them, but really they're going to be on the other side. Yeah, they're really going to be on the other side of the arbor vitae. So what I bet happens, I bet our neighbors will hate us, is they're probably going to lean over a little bit on the neighbor's side, but they can chop them and, you know, cut them if they want to. But yeah.
I mean, that could potentially go up. Like, you know, if we continue what we're doing now, I'm sure y'all's economy's hurting.
Oh yeah, they're really great for nitrogen. They're really good, you know, fodder for animals. Animals love the leaves. They're like I said, nitrogen fixing. Butterflies, you know, butterflies and bees and stuff love the flowers. They are really great in a lot of ways. The only problem is with them, the reason people hate them is that they're non-native to, you know, our area, and they're invasive. But if you watch the invasiveness of them, you know, when they come up, you can just cut them, and then the roots will still die back in there, and they'll provide avenues for the worms and stuff. So they're really great. You know, so I think they're wonderful. You know, just the invasiveness of them is all. You got tickled earlier, huh?
I did.
I don't even know what you were doing.
Oh, hey, thanks. My chairs were so bad.
Oh,
we've had this for like 10 years, and the kids just tore like we're hard on it.
Yeah, so. I guess we have had this chair and table and chairs for like 10 years. And
so Daniel found a good deal and showed me because we had been looking on Market.
What did we pay for them? I forget.
20 each.
$75, I think.
Yeah, $75 for 4.
For 4 chairs, and they're wrought iron at the bottom. Here, get up and we'll show them. Oh. So I don't love the cushiony. They're kind of cushiony here.
I do,
but I like the way they fit a seat. But I feel like they're gonna, you know, get dirty and ruined. But this is wrought iron at the bottom, so I thought that was nice. You know, that's the reason we went for them. And they bought them not too like 6 months ago and paid like $60 each for them. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. Yeah, I like them a lot.
I haven't been to Walmart recently, and so I don't know. I've been wanting to go.
Yeah, that's what I did. Well, actually, I didn't. I just took the seeds, you know, because they got all these seed pods on them, Chris. And I just walked along there and crinkled them up and dropped them.
I feel like we're going to have like tons of stuff over there. Like, will it
great.
be too much?
That's great. I've been watching Edible Acres. They've got a really great channel. You know, I'm a little jealous of them in a lot of ways. And they've got this hedgerow, and they take, you know, the brush and stuff like that and put it in there for a deer stop, and, you know, only funnel the deer through a certain area. So whenever he goes hunting, he can just go through it there. But, you know, I've also moved some of the little ones, and I've got a couple of them that's, you know, just grown up here in my front yard food forest that just showed up, you know, kind of thing.
Did you see the steak is $45 for about 2 to 3 pounds? Wow.
That's crazy.
But no, because
Yeah, I guess ribeye. Ribeye, I like ribeye. So I think at Sam's Club, which it's not the kind of meat I like. It's not really great. I'm looking forward to growing our own, but anyway,
you can't purchase meat from farms. Aw.
They are about $10, $11 a pound for the ribeyes, and I think that's like prime or choice. I'm not sure, but I like them. I treat myself every now and then whenever I'm doing the low carb diet. But
I know
toilet paper only allow 1 pack per person here. Oh man, yeah, I like the chairs too. Thought we had it bad at the moment.
I know.
What did a Scan Family say?
Just about the
beef here is about $8.98 a pound. Oh, for ground beef? Shoo! I think it's $45 for 2 to 3 pounds. Okay, that's what you're saying.
I know. I feel like
$7.
I feel kind of embarrassed because I feel like I'm like, can't go this or this, and now I just feel like, oh,
$7 for 12 eggs. Oh man, are those like farm eggs or are those like store eggs? Anyway,
we had no TP.
We sell our eggs. How much do we sell them for, Nana? $2 or $3 a dozen when we sell them. I wish you wouldn't have sold those last ones, but they were selling them to somebody who was going to work on the tractor.
Store eggs. Wow.
But, oh man, I get 12 eggs for almost $7. Crazy. Where are you at, all rejects? Glad you're here. I hadn't talked. Let's see. Buy your meat from ranchers. There is a local. We might need to buy some from that Farm to Fork or something like that.
Let's do that. Let's buy some.
But I'm hoping to. I think we bought a half a beef from Lydia once. I wonder. I don't think they have beef anymore.
I don't think so.
But we don't really have room in our freezer for it either. Makes me glad that there is a meat shop close by. And, we've got 2 steers, and we'll be butchering them. I think it'll probably have to end up being like toward next year. But
loaf of bread around $3.60.
That's expensive.
That is North Canada.
You like strip loin? I like ribeye. Ribeye is my favorite. It's got a bunch of fat in there. Oh man, so good. North Canada. Ooh.
We really need to make.
Is it cold up there for you? Is Toronto, North Canada? That's where you are. You said Vintage Vibes, right? We can get bread for you can get the cheapest white bread here for $1 for a loaf, I think.
I want to learn how to make. She's South. I want to learn how to make my own bread. I still haven't mastered that.
You like T-bones? I kind of like the bone-in ribeye sometime, but I'm fine with it being bone out too. That ribeye, that ribeye that I cooked in that video a while back, that was the way I like it, man. I like it nice and red in the center too, medium rare, maybe even on the rare side of medium rare. But do you all have any boar to hunt? No, we don't really have a whole. Yeah, your favorite steak is bacon.
Me too. I love bacon.
Yeah,
bacon is the best.
Oh wow, that's cool.
I've got
we'd like to go visit.
I know.
Up there.
A bread maker. I had one a while back. I wish I wouldn't have gave that to Jessica.
Your bread maker?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but we can make bread in the, we're thinking about getting one of those eventually, those things that you can put over in the, the stovepipe that, is an oven that, cooks that way. But let's see, all these have been closed for months, remodeling. We don't have wild boars here. We don't have wild pigs here really, unless somebody's pig gets out. There is boars in the LBL, but you have to get a permit. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
I didn't know we had a whole lot of boar here. You have a bread maker? Nana has a bread maker, she says. But
I guess it doesn't matter right now. I've gone back on low carb. But I still want to make it.
Yeah. Poppy used to make homemade bread all the time when we were little, but I've not made too much homemade bread because I do a low carb diet.
Most of the time. I made it today. I'm sticking with it.
To hunt kangaroos.
I did not have good luck when I was younger with my bread making machine, but I think it was more the operator.
I forgot where you are, Margie. Where are you? Lean meat is here for $4. Good bread recipe. You suck. You duck at making bread. I imagine you mean suck at making bread.
I suck at it too.
Yeah.
There's a lady that lives nearby, and she made some really good bread.
And not high maintenance. No bread making machine. What were
that
you?
would be
I
good.
was saying something. I forget what I was saying.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, vintage vibes about making bread. I think that the way that you get better at making bread and stuff like that is just doing it more. You know,
just keep failing.
It's not really a getting a super great recipe. I think.
I don't know. They have like these lists on Pinterest, like of all these skills that you need. And I want them all.
You want to do
I want all of them.
Hey, Walker Farm fam, glad you're here. Yeah,
that would be great, Addie. I would love that.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm really pretty sure that bread's one of those things that you just have to,
keep trying,
stink at making for a while.
I know. I want to be a good cook and a baker.
Yeah. So Rue got upset the other day because
I got sad
because one of the kids said something about Mama not cooking and Daddy doing the cooking.
I know. I don't think he said Daddy, did he? I think he just said my mom don't cook. And I'm like,
well, the context was that he was, saying that Daddy does.
Oh.
Because I do most of the cooking most of the time, but.
A good cake maker. I know. That would be good too.
I made some banana bread today.
I know. And I couldn't eat it because I'm staying away from sugar. You got to make low carb crap.
Yeah, well, it's hard making low carb crap.
It is hard making low carb crap.
Because you got to have all these. But we've got some of it. We got some.
Almond flour, blah, blah, blah.
Gary's a better cook than you. Yeah. Well, Real didn't grow up making a whole lot of food. And
I never saw my mom cook at all.
And Dad did more of the cooking. Nana cooks some, but Dad did more of the cooking. Papa did. And then I was in Boy Scouts, and we had a cooking merit badge. And it's just one of those things. Rua, when we first got married, she wanted to cook some green beans. So she opened up a can of green beans, put them in the microwave for 30 seconds or a minute or 2 minutes, and said, "Here you go."
I did that today, actually, for myself.
They were the rubberiest, tasteless things that I've ever had.
I still ate them. I did that today.
But I've heard lots of stories about that when people first get married. There were a couple of Moon and Patsy. Remember that story?
Burnt biscuits.
Yeah. Moon Redden, a friend of ours, his name is Moon. His nickname is Moon.
Mimosa drinks. I'll take a
that's
mimosa.
What, champagne and orange juice? Anyway,
I'll take it.
He said they first got married and she got up and started, making breakfast, just like, oh, I want to do this for my man. And, that was, they're about 100 years old. Not quite that old. That's an exaggeration. But, she cooked the biscuits and then he looked at them and he threw them on the ground and said, "A dog wouldn't eat this." They just got married. What a horrible thing to do.
I know it's mean. But, no, I also, when we first married, I made this chicken and it was the driest chicken. Man, I think awful. I made macaroni with it. Yeah.
It was the worst.
He is a great cook and I'll take it.
Yeah.
But I just want to be good at that stuff too.
Yeah, that was awful of him to do that. But I've heard of other people doing that same thing, cooking biscuits. A dog wouldn't eat this, when they first get married. Oh, man.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know if she gave me anything else that time or not, but I think she might have just been cooking it for herself. And I'm like, I ain't eating this, That's how you cook them?
No way.
Oh, man, it is crazy. Theory sourdough, less better carbs. I don't know about that, but I think sourdough has some, nice probiotics and stuff like that in there. I would love to make some sourdough bread. I just want to eat clean stuff more. Papa's been reading all about these, probiotics and gut health and leaky gut and stuff. That's why I ate some pickles today. And he's been sharing that every time he, talks to me. He talks to me about fasting or, what he's read about, gut health and, stuff like that. He's talking about what all these people say. And anyway, he's like fascinated with our Jerusalem artichokes now and some other things. He wants us to grow jicama, and he got some jicama seeds that we're going to start. Jicama fries are good. Yeah, I didn't like them that much. I like them. Yes, I am so much better. Daniel actually doesn't have taste or smell really, and then mine is still altered, and I still have some muscle issues, but other than that, I'm pretty good. I don't know what to sing for you, and I got nothing. Rua don't really enjoy doing the singing, the duets with me. So I don't know. We did I remember us singing, Louisiana Woman, Mississippi Man all the time, but because they eat all the way they eat. Oh yeah, Papa. He loves to eat meat, but he's pretty healthy. But he's been doing a lot of fasting recently. He is really on a fasting. And he's lost. It's impressive. He's lost a lot of weight just doing fasting. He says, "I'll eat whatever I want. I'll eat whatever I want." I don't think he's been doing that. But he's changed it a lot now. He's he's been. It's funny because a couple years ago I would mention fasting to him, and he's like, "That's dumb. I can't. I'm not going to eat. Why would you not eat?" I don't eat when I'm hungry. I eat to stop being hungry, to not get hungry. And now he's all about fasting. He thinks it's the best thing. You can show that. Yeah, that's the way he thought. But you can build up to it. Start with just a simple 12, 13-hour fast. That's basically, you eat at 6 o'clock, you eat your supper, and then you eat breakfast the next day. And then extend it, further and further.
I remember Hamburger Helper. I haven't had that in years, but I liked Hamburger Helper.
Yeah, he's changed his tune. Oh yeah, he believes intermittent fasting is good for you, and I do too.
I just fall over and maybe murder people. I understand.
Yeah, Rua's.
It's hard for me.
She gets hangry, but I get hangry too sometimes. I get hangry too,
especially at work.
I don't really get hangry, but I just, I do get a little short and just, I'm like, get away from me, and she's like, eat something, Daniel,
Eat something.
But when you do longer fasts, the hardest time is the first few days.
I've actually gotten better. I feel like I can do a 16-hour pretty good.
Night Walker Farm fam. Appreciate y'all.
Thanks for saying hi.
Yeah, glad you're here. Yeah, your stomach would think my throat had been cut. Oh man, me giving up coffee. Oh yeah, Rua loves her coffee, but
you can have black coffee on a fast.
Yeah, but
I drink coffee.
Giving
all
up
the
food
time.
would be like that. Let's go through with your alls. Are you only drink decaf now? So when Rua's pregnant, when Rua's been pregnant in the past, she can't stand drinking coffee. That's one of if she starts getting an aversion to coffee, she thinks she's pregnant. But she hadn't had an aversion in a while, so. Yeah, she started drinking coffee when she was in nursing school because didn't you? Oh, you started drinking a little bit before that to be social.
It was Bart and Laura. It was Bart and Laura.
Some friends.
It was with some friends, and they're like, "You want some coffee?" And I'm like, "Sure."
You can have tea. We drink tea sweetened with stevia, or you can drink it, unsweet. You can have coffee, but don't put creamer in it. Don't put any caloric things in it. Yeah. And you have water to drink. Some people argue and discuss about it that you can have different things, anything that was,
I always have black coffee.
But,
whiskey.
And my tea. You can't have whiskey. You have to have that after you have a live with us. You have to have your whiskey.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So Nana has migraines and she drinks coffee. So her doctor hasn't said anything about that. But I've heard it's like a vasodilator, sometimes.
I don't know.
Sometimes caffeine helps me when I have a bad headache.
I think it's just how everybody's different.
I think so too.
You have to find what works for you.
Yeah. But anyway, I don't know.
Dude, it's like 9 o'clock.
I know it's been an hour. I guess the fasting is kind of like getting back to the days when yes, that's what they say, that your body, is supposed to have like some breaks of it, So what I've been doing actually is, I've been doing like 23-hour fasts here recently, so I eat pretty much everything I'm going to eat in a day for like a half an hour, have a half-hour eating window. And I eat whenever I get hungry. So it's been sometimes 22 hours. It was toward the evening, but I've been backing it up. And then I eat all that I can eat, which isn't really a whole lot of food. I eat everything that I can, and then I start another fast. So I've been fasting since noon today? 1 meal a day, yeah. Let's see, how long have I been fasting? I have a timer. It's a Zero app that I use. It's got some new stuff. Let's see, 8 hours. Can you see that? 8 hours and 9 minutes and 39 seconds, 40 seconds. And I'm not doing anything before bed. I'll eat probably about noon tomorrow again.
That doesn't work for me. I'll take caffeine because she's heard of the old Snickers and Coke migraine treatment. My mom always. I've never heard of that. My mom would
sugar and Snickers and Coke.
My mom would always have a Coke anytime she got a headache and sick. She would be like, "I need a Coke."
Hey, Margie, in Virginia, okay.
Yeah, I just had to work out
to it. If I starve too long.
A lot of times I just fast like at my sleep and then eat at 10. But I just feel like you have to find what works for you.
Yeah,
what diet, what everything. It's not so black and white.
Yeah.
It's a lot of gray area.
I like keto. It makes a lot of sense, except for, like when you're growing your own stuff. I like eating clean idea too, just not any chemicals and stuff like that. A lot of keto stuff and low carb stuff has all these, like Quest bars and, and Quest cookies and stuff like that.
It has a lot of stuff.
So my thing is at some point I'm going to, especially if I get my taste back and smell, but right now I don't. So I'm just tasting anything that I have taste. I know. I hope it comes back. It might not ever come back, but
so you're just gonna have to.
But ultimately, I'm going to eat anything that I grow on my farm, my homestead. If I grow it here, then I can eat it. That's not against the rules, So any of the fruit, our plums, our pears, our peaches, our apples, our persimmons, anything. It's been about 2 months. It's not been quite 2 months, but
no, I don't think it's been 2 months because I got COVID on October the 16th.
6 weeks, week and a month and a half. Okay. I just rounded up.
So it's
October the 16th. Is that what you said? You got COVID on October 16th?
I tested positive. I got it the 15th.
Are you sure? Because there were 3 weeks that Andy preached.
Hun, I tested positive October the 16th and was sick the 15th.
How come you think you're better than me?
I always have. Lower carb Mediterranean diet is what I do. So lots of veggies, some meat, and small amount of carbs. I feel like I need a little bit of carbs. So I feel like that probably works better than for me too.
Yeah. I was thinking about doing carnivore diet.
No.
Because I like meat. But I think I'd get tired of it though. I think Justin Rhodes did some video that he did carnivore for a while. I didn't watch it. But I saw it. I saw it in my.
I don't really care for meat like that. I would rather just have a big salad with sourdough bread and some fruit.
Centimeters to inches.
That's too much for my brain.
I haven't watched any of his stuff recently. I used to watch him all the time. He was one of the ones that kind of inspired me a little bit to do stuff.
We used to watch them all the time.
But there's so many other people that do it too.
I think we've talked about that. We've said that before. I like the small channels now.
Yeah, but anybody, if they don't want to hear it, they can tell us. You said it before. We don't want to watch it. We can't talk about who we like to watch.
Of course we can. I wasn't trying to shut you down.
You always try to shut me down.
You think you're better than me.
Let's see. Yeah, Thanksgiving this week, Thursday, isn't it? Oh, also Wednesday, I think, is Nana's birthday, 11/25. Nana, you'll be 60 years old. Nana will be 60 years old on this week. Isn't that crazy?
Wow. The big 6-0, huh?
Did you know Nana was going to be 60?
I don't think I realized you were going to be 60.
Grant sent her. I was up there, and there was one of these things that have the egg spiral in there that you put in there, and it comes down. And oh yeah, you were here. You were there for that.
I was there.
Yeah.
Anyway, they weren't all there besides me.
Yeah, I said, well, she said Grant got that for me for my birthday, and I said, "Is
that would be great? You could give us marriage counseling. That'd be hilarious."
And I said, "Does that make me a bad son that I didn't get you anything? Does that make me a bad son that I didn't get Nana anything for a birthday yet? Did it?
No.
Nana said it didn't, but Dr. JoJo."
Dr. JoJo.
Oh, that reminds me of that song. Remember that? All my life, I've dreamt of someone like you. I think of you.
I agree.
That's Casey and JoJo, remember?
Casey and Joe, I do. That was a long time.
Yeah.
Not watching any TV at the moment, just over the issue at the moment. Oh, I understand that. I think if I had my way, I would just have the computer and I would just take the TV down and replace it just with bookshelves.
To be honest with you, Addie, I don't really love turkey that much.
I like turkey. No, I work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yeah. So no, we're not really doing. Usually we do Thanksgiving, but we're not really.
But if I were going to have turkey, I think I'd love it deep fried or smoked or something. But I bet you went to different schools together. That's funny. Yeah, November in 1960. So let's see. What did it's? Oh, you leaving? How to garden? All right. I appreciate you for being here.
I know I'm about ready to.
Yeah,
it's 9:08.
Well, last week we did 25 minutes. We got to give them extra time this week.
Turkey is good if it's cooked right. I agree. It has to be cooked right.
Yeah, I agree. It's sometimes a lot of people cook it too dry. Oh yeah, I love Thanksgiving ham. Thanksgiving ham is a whole lot better than me.
I don't like ham either.
You don't?
No, I don't think so.
What's wrong with you?
Lots.
We were thinking about getting emu or ray. Maybe we'll have Thanksgiving ray.
No, I don't want a big bird.
Yeah, can't go yet.
Oh.
Turkey and bacon. That's right. Hey, let's see you, Tiny Home Deals. Emu. How are you supposed to say it?
Emu? I don't know how to say it either.
I thought it was emu. Everybody said emu, didn't they?
I have no idea.
Ostrich,
remember phlegm and
emu, phlegm.
Phlegm and phlegm. It's phlegm.
Yeah, I can see that, but I still prefer phlegm.
Emu. I wonder how do you say it, Angel Eyes? Oh, emu.
Emu. Emu.
Emu.
Emu. I think it's emu.
Emu.
She got it. It's supposed to be. You're supposed to put the emphasis on e. Yeah, got it.
Emu.
Yeah, we're probably gonna end soon because
I know I'm tired.
I got up pretty early this morning too. But
all right,
handsome fella, you're right.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, I tell Rhea how lucky she is so often. Yeah, anyway. But I prefer ham. We had a Canadian goose and squirrel. We've got a bunch of geese.
We have a bunch of squirrel.
We do have a bunch of squirrel.
We can have squirrel.
Chad said that a squirrel came over to his house and was messing with his door and was doing stuff. And he put up with it for a while. The squirrels bother him a lot, but put up with it for a while. And finally he came out and opened the door and went, blah, blah, and I've done that a few times too. And it ran up a tree, and then he shook the tree, I
wish I could have seen this.
And it fell, and it fell down. And he said it was hilarious. But Fox pants. Oh yeah, I wore my overalls all day today. I didn't change.
I know with your shirt here.
Yeah.
Oh,
this shirt, it hit something and tore it. But
my shoes.
I haven't ever cooked an eaten squirrel before.
Squirrel fry.
I was thinking about getting one of those. I called the squirrelinator people. Have you ever heard of squirrelinators? It's like a squirrel trap. It's real.
I'm sorry. It's important for me to have my shoe. I cannot.
I called them and asked them if they'd send me one for me to review on my YouTube channel, but they said they wouldn't do that. So if I have to get one, I'll have to buy it, unfortunately. But
buy it, review it.
Yeah. But I want one of those squirrel traps because we got so many squirrels here, and it's so many. So many squirrels. But yeah, we're going to go too. Appreciate you guys. I had a great chat with you. It was a lot of fun.
Yes.
And we'll do it again next week. So be ready next week for us. Set your timers, 8 o'clock Central Time.
Will we do it? I don't know. I work 4 days in a row.
Yeah, you work next Sunday next week. She'll be exhausted. Yeah. So it might just be me.
All right. Bye.
Bye.